Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to get in a good mood here, so I started listening to this music. I know you might not be able to hear it, that first episode. Listen to it for just a second here. And here it comes. I mean, you just can't beat that. I love that song. Anyway, I was kind of looking at stuff that's coming out this next year, or this year now. Sort of looking at what there is to look forward to, and there's not a whole lot, I gotta say. There's a few things that there's Yakuza 0, which almost doesn't count because it's already out in Japan, right? There's a few of those that few games like that. What do I want to do here? Spar, I guess, and train. There's a few of those coming out next year where it's like, okay, I guess it's kind of a new game, and Yakuza 0 will probably be good. There's and then there's the new Berserk game, and then there's Persona 5. Let's speed this up. And yeah, I don't know anything about the Berserk game, and Persona 5, I haven't looked at a lot. I like some of the music that's been leaked, or that was leaked. Now the game's out in Japan, so it's not really a leak. But oh, am I on this board? I'm not. Yeah. So that's all I really know about it. I know it's kind of like heist themed or something. I don't know. And I know it has good music. So. All of those games I just mentioned, I think, are only on PS4. I don't have a PS4, so not a whole lot to look forward to in terms of that. And I don't know if I'd be looking forward to Persona all that much anyway. I kind of prefer the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games. And it's like people don't even remember that it's part of a series now. They just think that Persona's its own thing, and that almost like it's the opposite. Like they think the Shin Megami Tensei games are spin-offs or something. And they're like, oh, it's weird, dark, edgy spin-offs. It's like, no, those are the real games. And even, I actually really enjoyed, I haven't played a lot of the Shin Megami Tensei games, I've only played a few. And I actually really enjoyed Shin Megami Tensei 4. A lot of people didn't, though. I haven't played Apocalypse, though, which came out this year, which is like the little sequel thing. I've heard mixed things. But I liked Shin Megami Tensei 4, even though a lot of people didn't, because a lot of people said it was not a very, it wasn't, a lot of people said it was okay. Like, it was a good game, but it's not good compared to the other games in the series. Which, if that's true, like, I really need to play more of the other games in the series. Because I really enjoyed Shin Megami Tensei 4. Like I said a few episodes ago, I've had, like, this problem where I just don't beat games. And part of that is, like, I just get bored and I play something else. But that didn't happen with Shin Megami Tensei 4. And it's a fairly long game. I really enjoyed it. And the only other ones I played, I played the first one. Well, not the first one. I played the one on SNES, Shin Megami Tensei. And it was fun, but I didn't beat it. I only got halfway, which I'd be up for playing that again. So I might do that. I'd probably record it too, because it's a very interesting game. I like the story and stuff. Like it's yeah. If you don't know anything about the game, you will not see what happens coming at all. And I've played. Which other ones have I played? I played Persona 3 and 4. Those aren't mainline games, but I played them. I haven't beaten either of them because they're fucking long, man. And I just did not have the time for that. But I kind of liked them in a different way. And I've played the tactical ones. I don't remember what they're called. Well, just the one. I haven't played the second one. It's like Devil Survivor. I think that's what it's called. That was really fun. It's different than a lot of the games, though. It's kind of a whole different style, because it's normally they're RPGs, but this one plays like it's a tactical RPG, so like Final Fantasy Tactics almost, something like that. It's really fun. I really liked it. And have I played any others? I don't think I have. I haven't played Strange Journey, which I hear is just better than 4. People said it should have just been 4. And I haven't played 3, or whatever it's called. I know there's a name for it, but it's basically 3. And it's supposed to be really good. That's like how most people got into the series, I guess. So I do want to play those. Should I do this? Yeah, I'll do this spar real quick. So anyway, the topic what I was talking about here is there's not a whole lot I'm looking forward to. There are some games, some recent games I want to play that came out last year because I didn't really play a lot of new games. So that's probably what I'll be doing, and probably the next few videos I'll be recording after I finish Punch Club will be about those. What do I want here? What does Die Hard do? Could be good. Beef Hammer. Boxer? Wait. Is Triple Punch, does it work with boxing? I could have sworn I looked it up online and it said yes. But it's making me think it doesn't. Especially since this one even has the list. It says these are the countercross. Wait. Countercross. Isn't that what? No, that's countercross. I'll have to look that up again. For now, I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing because it works alright. But can I use any defensive ability? Ooh, I want that. I need to get that. That's that thing I was talking about, I think, before. So how's the fastest way to get that? Probably motivation, boxer, go down that way. Yeah, I think so. What does Exhauster do? If active, all your strikes deal more damage to your opponent's energy. I don't care about that. Decrease agility, I don't care. More strength from training, I do care. And I have a fight, don't I? I still need to sign up for that tournament too. Let's do this real quick. 2 guys? Or is that Mr. Black Suit? This one does so much more damage though. Let's try it. See how this goes. Yeah, I mean, that just does not look like it's much damage. I usually do like 20 something when I hit someone. And I'm missing too, but I don't know if that's really related. Oh, there's that 40. But yeah, now let's compare to a clothesline. See, more damage. Yeah, 22, that one hit. 26. Yeah, that clothesline's better. Even if those aren't working together. Yeah, what the heck? I'm fighting 2 guys. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, God. I gotta knock this guy out quick if I'm expecting to do this. Oh, it's possible. Oh, it's very possible. Please, please. Wow. I just beat 2 guys. 150 bucks, 7. Nice. I like that. That is good. Yeah, I'm in the yellow. Oh, win 2 in a row. Oh, I see. So if I had just read it, I would have known that. I keep doing that. So I need food. I don't know if I have food, but I've got tons of money, so I'll buy some either way. Anyway, I was going to say there are some games that came out this last year, 2016, that I would like to play. And I was kind of wondering if anyone listening to this, I know there's not a whole lot of you. If you have any input, because I mean I want to play like most of these games. I've got kind of like a little list in my mind of games I want to play. If there's any in particular you want to see, like I said, just shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy, because I mean I want to play all these games, so the order doesn't matter too much to me. But one of them I want to play is I Am Setsuna. I think it's an indie game. I don't think it's developed by anyone famous. I don't think it's got like how Mighty Number 9 had the Mega Man developer. I don't think it's got anything like that, but it sort of markets itself as being based on Chrono Trigger. And I really like Chrono Trigger. That's a really good game. I hear that this one isn't as good, which, I mean, is not surprising that it's not as good as Chrono Trigger. But I don't know. It looks interesting. So I'd like to give it a shot. Who knows though? This didn't. That doesn't always work out. But I'd like to do it. I think it'd be fun. Something to, yeah, I don't know. I also want to play Dungeon of the Endless, made by the Endless Legend guys. I'm a fan of Endless Legend too. I kind of like what it did. It had a lot of new stuff as far as 4X games go. 4X being like I don't remember what the X's stand for. It's like exploit, explore, exterminate, X something. I always forget one of them. But basically like Civilization games. Sid Meier's Civilization games. And there are a few things that, like, clearly they had some good ideas, because in the new Civilization game, Civ 6, they just took some of them from Endless Legend. I mean, it's not like blatant copying or anything, but they took like they got these districts in Endless Legend, and they just took those. They were just like, oh, districts, yeah, that's a cool idea, let's get that. And like, I don't blame them, it worked well. And they also kind of took quests, because now because Endless Legend had quests, and that was kind of new. You don't really get quests in a 4X game, because 4X games are usually pretty open-ended. You just have the main, I guess you could call it a quest, but you just have the main thing you're doing. You're trying to conquer the world, or you're trying to get the most research to go up into space, or whatever. There's nothing else. There's no, but Civ 6 added these little things that you can do to get basically like tech bonuses. And that's different, because Endless Legend didn't give you tech bonuses. It gave you like resources and stuff. But it's the same kind of idea. And again, I don't blame them. It's a good idea. And they also, the art style of the map on Civ 6, it's a little minor, but that was one of the minor things I really liked about Endless Legend, is the map looks pretty cool. And it's different than it was different than like Civ 5 at the time. But now Civ 6, they thought like, yeah, that's a cool looking map. Let's get that map going. And there was something else. What was it? The map, the districts, and the quests. No, I guess that's basically it. But that's a good game, and I guess they made some tower defense roguelike game. That's what I've heard, and that's what Dungeon of the Endless is. So that seems interesting. I like the developers. I think they're called Amplified. I could be way off. Something like that, I think, though. So I'd like to play that. I don't know what they mean though by roguelike, because I play a lot of roguelike games, and I am extremely annoyed by people calling things that aren't roguelikes roguelike games. Like, they'll talk about like FTL, Faster Than Light, and call it a roguelike, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not. Like, if you played a roguelike before, a roguelike is NetHack, or Dungeon Crawl, or Tome, or even if you called Alona. I know most people don't know what any of these games are, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about. It's very easy to distinguish between what's a roguelike and what's not. And FTL is just not. Or something like Binding of Isaac is not. Just because you die doesn't mean it's a roguelike. Because, I mean, think about it. Mario, you have a set number of lives. When you run out, is that a roguelike? If you played Mario with just one life, would it become a roguelike? No. It's a platformer. It's a different genre. Like, it's completely different. Or there's like a... What's another example? Well, like even Tome. That's a game, what does it stand for? Tales of Maj'Al. It used to mean Tales of Middle-earth, but they didn't want to get sued, so they changed it. But it's a roguelike game. But there's an option in the game to turn off permadeath. Does that mean that it's a roguelike sometimes? I'm sleeping too long. Does that mean it's a roguelike sometimes, but you change an option and then it's not a roguelike? No, that's not how a roguelike works. It's a roguelike, which you could maybe argue it's less of a roguelike when it doesn't have permadeath, because most roguelikes have it. But it's still a roguelike, because that... I don't know. People don't... Like, the thing that makes a roguelike isn't permadeath. It's how it handles time. Because in a roguelike... I still need to sign up for that fight from Mitch. What am I doing? In a roguelike, time... Okay, well, I mean, this is the best way to explain it. Normally, in games, a game is either turn-based or it's real-time. Right? But a roguelike is different, because it's kind of both. And what I mean by that is, you take turns, kind of? No. Well, it's kind of real time and it's not, because you and your opponent move at the same time, which is the same as real time. That happens in real time. But it doesn't happen in real time because you can just wait. If you don't do anything, your opponent won't do anything either, or any of the enemies or the NPCs or anything. The world doesn't move. Everything in the world doesn't move until you do. But then once you do, it moves at the exact same time, not turn-based. So it's completely different, and that's the easiest way to spot a roguelike. That's why something like Alona, which doesn't have permadeath, I think maybe you can turn it on or something. I haven't played Alone in a long time. That'd be kind of fun to go back to. But that's why even that is considered by most people to be a roguelike. I am getting destroyed. Despite not having permadeath, though, and despite not having a lot of things. It doesn't even have many random... most roguelikes have, like, random elements, and that's sort of... People mistake that for being a roguelike, too, if it's randomized. But Alona isn't randomized. There's a few dungeons that are, but the game itself isn't. Oh, I broke my arm. Oh, that actually sucks. But I bet but I can still fight. That's funny. It just affects training, which I need to do. I don't want to shell out the money on the cure though. Yeah. So I don't know. I went way off topic here. I was talking about Dungeon of the Endless. Games I want to play. Something. I was talking about something. Let's just move on. Other games. Other games I want to play. There's what is there? Ooh, Way of the Samurai. Yeah, I really want to play those. Does this count as an arm workout? It probably should. Well, actually, this would be a good time. I wasted that $10 already, but this would be a good time to fix his car. But, yeah, I'd like to play Way of the Samurai 3, or maybe 4. I hear 3's quite a bit different than 4. And those are the only two that are out on PC. They're not like, they don't build on each other. I don't think the stories are connected. And okay, so apparently Way of the Samurai, if you haven't seen it, it seems like a kind of obscure game. They're, I guess they play... I haven't played them. That's kind of the point. All these games I haven't played. Because I kind of like doing it blind. I think that it's kind of fun watching it. I don't know. But Way of the Samurai 3, I guess, is like a... You play as a samurai. But it's almost like a choose-your-own-adventure game. But... I don't know. It sounds interesting. It's a choose-your-own-adventure, but it's not text-based. It's like a whole world. And it's supposed to have like 10 or something endings and like all these different choices you make. And crazy things you can do. And you might, if you've seen screenshots of it, it's usually some like half-naked samurai walking around doing something weird. And I don't know, it looks fun. It looks interesting. And I like the idea of like a choose-your-own-adventure game that's not text-based. Excuse me, grab a beer. Oh, okay. Apparently now, even sparring, I have to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'd really want to play that, and I think it'd be fun. And I don't think a whole lot of people have played it either. Same with a lot of these games. Was that enough? Was that enough? I didn't look at what he said, but I think... Oh, hey. Nice. He's pretty weak. Okay. Roy, you're going down. Oh, God, yeah, that is... If he beats me, it'd be embarrassing, but I don't think he is. Yes. Wow. Like, he almost half a round. That did give me skill points, though, right? I don't want to train right now, but it's good that I unlocked that. What else do I need to do? I guess I'll go eat. Although, I don't know if I have any food there, but I don't have any money either. Mick, can you feed me? Please. Oh, come on, I've only got 20 bucks. What if I buy the food and then ask? Will he know that I have it in the fridge? Does that actually be useful? Oh, wrong button. This is wasting a lot of time, but what I'm waiting for this, my arm to get unbroken anyway. Hey! For the last time. That's interesting. Time to deliver pizzas, I guess. Yeah, what else? Stranger of Sword City, I want to play. It's supposed to be like a dungeon crawler game. It's supposed to be pretty good. What about that special pizza? Did anything ever come of that? Indian spices. Yeah, okay, I guess. Oh. Okay. This is okay. This is TMNT. That's what's gonna happen here. That glitch out sort of thing though spooked me a little bit. Just put the pizza. Nothing about your agreement. I need money. I see. Teenage Mutant Ninja alligators. Crocodile. Oh, it's good. Okay, so he's not that strong. Cool. Yeah, Stranger Sword City I'd like to play. It looks kind of like a Etrian Odyssey game, which is a game on the DS that it's pretty fun. It's just a dungeon crawler, basically. And dungeon crawler with like RPG fights. Oh, there's another guy I can... Okay. Oh my god. That noise. Oh. Got enough for something. Let's get... Boxer, right? Increase the chance of all... Can't equip him yet, though. A strength focus was... Additional ability squat. Squat? Slot. Yeah, I need that. I'll get that next. Deliver pizza. Yeah, I want to play that. I'd like to play... what else? SteamWorld Heist came out last year, I think. That's supposed to be pretty fun. And it's, I mean, it's a heist game. That just sounds fun in itself. Although I don't think Payday 2 is supposed to be all that great. Or I've heard it's good but short. I don't know. I don't want to shell out the money for something that's, you know, people say, oh, it's too short. And it costs, you know, a good bit. So, no thanks. For now, at least. Might play it at some point. I also gotta, you know, I'd have to convince, like, 3 other people to get it. And, yeah, I don't see that happening. If that only works with boxing punches, I am, like... I'm gonna look that up right after this episode. I'm gonna look it up. Because that's pretty important. Yeah, I want to play that. And I think that's everything I can think of. And I don't know if a whole lot... Oh, I want to play Doom. The new Doom. Yes, I need to play that. Because I'm a big fan of the old Doom. That is like one of the greatest games ever made. And so I wasn't really looking forward too much to the new one. Because I basically figured, like, it's not going to be as good as Doom. I mean, it just can't be. But I've heard people say, like, since I sort of... I'm not expecting much... Now I've heard that people say it's actually good, so I'm willing to give it a shot, I think. Because, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It turns out to be bad? Well, that's what I thought it was going to be. And if it turns out to be good, well, that's pretty cool. And is there anything else came out? Stardew Valley I'd like to go back to. Because they added some updates, and I never actually beat it. I got probably decently far, but I never did... No, I wouldn't even say I got that far. I probably didn't even get through the first year. I had a good time, though. I definitely want to go back to it. I just stopped because, I don't know, it probably had something to do with it in real life. That happens. You know. Work. Something. So, anyway, the point of this, if any of those sound interesting to you, just tell me. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll be playing first. Way the Samurai, maybe? Maybe. That might be it. But yeah, if any of those sound interesting... Oh, Hyper Light Drifter I'd like to try out too. I've heard mixed things, but it looks interesting enough to play it. And that's my criteria. It doesn't necessarily need to be good. I'd prefer if it's good, obviously, but it's as long as it's interesting. As long as I can get some sort of entertainment or enjoyment out of it, then I'll play it. Sure. If I've got the time. I mean, there's a lot of things I need to play. I've got a pretty huge backlog of things I need to play and movies I want to watch, and I just kept doing that again. I don't know. Yeah. But eventually, there's I'd play it. I might as well try this fight. Although I still had my arm broken, I think, and I'm about to get it broken again. Oh, these guys are from the fights I was doing earlier, but now they're ganging up on me. Ooh, okay. If I do more like that, I might be able to beat these two guys. Come on, just quick, so I still have my health. Oh, come on. I could win this, I think. I could. Please. Okay, yes, more of that. No, not that. Just hit him. Hit him more. Punch him. My energy's still good. Punch him. Knocking out, that's good. Yes, nice. Close, but that's good. 7 points, $150. Nice. Oh, my wound opened, though. Still, probably worth it. Got a lot of money. I should buy more food, I guess, while I'm out and about. You don't need to greet me every time. It gets a little annoying. I'm just here to buy food real fast. I can only get 7 things in my fridge. Yeah, anyway. If any of those sound interesting, just tell me. Leave a comment or something. And otherwise, I'll probably play Way of the Samurai 3. That looks fun. But I don't know. No guarantees. What was I going to do? Right, I was going to do one of those street fights because I've been kind of ignoring those. So I bet the guys won't be that hard. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Right, yeah, that was probably one of the quickest fights I've ever had. Getting close to being able to get a new skill. It is a new day, so I can spar real quick. Now that I'm winning those, did he take my $20? I don't remember. I just saw something flicker here, like it changed. If he took my money, I'm gonna be a little mad. Anyway, now that I'm winning like fights though in the underground thing and actually making money from it, I might start using the bus more. I won't right now, although I've got like full food, so maybe I will. What was I? I'm gonna try out that thing. That the suitcase vigilante superhero thing. See what we can't do here. Ambush them. Because, I mean, it seems to be pretty early on in the story thing, so I bet it shouldn't be too hard. I will help you. Steady? Be Steady. His name is Be Steady. I see. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. It's got more health than me. Why does everybody have more health than me? Is it... Oh, wait. I'm injured right now. That's why. Right. My health is actually, like, a little low. I forgot that is one of the things that affects fights. Okay, that was easy enough. I wouldn't say so, but... I actually don't mind if they come back. Oh, nice dog. Oh yeah? Batman. I was thinking earlier his origin story's a bit like Batman's. His father dies, is shot, so he, sort of trains himself to be better, so he can sort of fight that stuff, which apparently isn't part of the base game. He doesn't fight criminals, but now he does, so. Yeah, I think I need that. Although, it's a little risky because now I can use 3 abilities, but I think how it works, just like at the very beginning of the game, I said like, oh, can I just use punch and not have to use 2? You can't do that, I don't think. Or at least I know you can't do that with 2. So I think now that I have 3 slots, I have to use 3 things, which means if I had like 2 good things and one that was shit, I would just be worse off because I would have to use the shit one every once in a while because I'd need to have 3 things. So that's something to think about. My health is low, but everything else is good. I've got a good amount of money considering I have tons of food. So, and it is it a new day? No, it's not because I've been taking the bus everywhere. Maybe I should train. I'll train with Roy. I haven't tried that yet. I'm still injured, so the training's not going to be the best. But oh, I should spar with Roy. Right, I need to remember to do that. Like every day. Especially now that I'm using the bus. I'll actually have the time to do it. Are you kidding me? So to be able to fight with Roy, you have to chill with him every once in a while? I don't know if that's worth it. Let's see how long this takes. Okay. Yeah, I think when he says something, that's when you're good. Alright, yep. He's still the same, so this will be easy. Choose your skills. See, right there, yep. I have to use a 3rd skill. So if my 3rd skill wasn't as good, it just would be worse. But I thought I had a... Did I mess that up? I thought I got a skill, another one of these, like, modifier skills. I think I just messed that up. I just messed that up. Well, okay. That's what you get when you don't pay attention. So now I'm just going to do worse, I think. I think that's how it's going to be until I get another ability, which might take a little bit. I could have sworn I got an ability, though. Let me look. Maybe it was a trait. Right, I think I was thinking Boxer was a skill, but it's a trait. Also, according to this list here, like I was looking at this before, but it doesn't include whatever that attack is. The the clothesline. It doesn't include it on there. But at the same time, I could have sworn I looked it up and it said, yes, clothesline. Use it. It's better. Yeah, so I need to get I need to get some sort of ability to put there. I can get one of these. Exhauster. Tormentor Strikes. Is there anything else? I shouldn't have got that. I just shouldn't. That was just dumb. All positive effects work longer. All negative effects on your opponent last longer. Yeah, so I need to get something. I guess I'll have to get one of these. Decrease agility. Do more to energy. I don't know which is what does this do? All your strikes that miss the target only cost half energy. Oh, that's useful actually. It's some ways away. And I want to get one of these. Well, I want to get both of these first. But I need something, so I'll probably get this, equip that for a while, build up to Ruthless Aggression, and then grab Wreckham. So I think I'm going to call it there. Because, yeah, it's been going on long enough. I will see you guys next time.